Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Mr. Allen. Mr. Baker. Mrs. Chartrand. Ms. Clark. Mr. Cockrell. Mr. Crawford. Mr. Dingus. Mr. Easterly. Mr. Hamilton. Mr. Heiligenstein. Mr. Hubbard. Dr. Jones. Mr. Castley. Mr. McCall. Mrs. McIntosh. Mr. Miller. Mr. Lonnie Mosley. Mr. Roy Mosley. Mr. O'Donnell. Mr. Reed. Mr. Renner. Mrs. Seibert. Mr. Sharkey. Mr. Stammer.
Present.
Mr. Tiedemann.
Present.
Mr. Trentman. Mr. Bernier. And Mr. West.
Quorum is present. Those not present are excused. Okay, what's your pleasure on the minutes of the May 20th meeting? Second approved, second discussion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. 6A, Resolution 1922-13-R, announcing a vacancy for St. Clair County Clerk. What's your pleasure? Approved, second discussion. Objection, unanimous roll call. Hearing none, motion carries. B, Resolution 1923-13-R, appointment of St. Clair County Clerk. Holbrook is St. Clair County Clerk. Motion by Seibert, second by Clark. Discussion.
I have a question for the gentleman. I just would like to clarify, he spoke with me earlier on the phone today, and I just want to clarify that he is planning to retire or resign from the Illinois Pollution Control Board upon taking the county clerk position.
Yes, he is. Anything further? Roll call. So we have a motion to approve and a second. Are we ready for roll call?
Mr. Allen.
Yes.
Mr. Baker.
Yes.
Mrs. Chartrand. Ms. Clark. Mr. Cockrell. Mr. Crawford.
Yes.
Mr. Dingus. Mr. Easterly.
Yes.
Mr. Hamilton. Mr. Heiligenstein. Mr. Hubbard.
Aye.
Dr. Jones.
Yes.
Mr. Castley.
Aye.
Mr. McCall.
Yes.
Mrs. McIntosh. Mr. Miller.
Present.
Mr. Lonnie Mosley. Mr. Roy Mosley.
Aye.
Mr. O'Donnell.
Aye.
Mr. Reed.
Aye.
Mr. Renner.
Yes.
Mrs. Seibert. Mr. Sharkey.
Aye.
Mr. Stammer.
Aye.
Mr. Tiedemann.
Aye.
Mr. Trentman.
Yes.
Mr. Bernier.
Yes.
And Mr. West.
Yes. Nice to have it. Mr. Holbrook, congratulations. Thank you. At this time, 6C, appointment of members of the St. Clair County Board of Health. What's your pleasure?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Motion approved. Is there a second? Motion second. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. D, appointment of Commissioner of the St. Clair County Flood Prevention District. What's your pleasure? Move to approve. Mosley Jr. second. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. 6E, appoint a member of the Tilden Fire District. What's your pleasure? Motion by Mr. Cockrell. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Stammer. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Miscellaneous reports. What's your pleasure? Motion to receive and file, and a second by Mr. Easterly. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Environment Committee A1. What's your pleasure?
Tiedemann moves.
Motion to approve the report, second by Seibert. Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Environment Committee A2, Resolution 1924-13-RZ through 1925-13RZ.
Tiedemann moves.
Tiedemann moves to approve. Is there a second? Motion second. Any discussion? Objections, unanimous roll call. Hearing none. Motion carries. Finance Committee, B1, Treasurer's Monthly Report. What's your pleasure?
Second.
Motion received and file. Second, discussion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Treasury report of funds invested. What's your pleasure? Like motion? Second by Ms. Clark. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. 3, approval of food bids for detention center. What's your pleasure?
Second.
Motion to approve. Second. Any discussion? Objection, unanimous roll call. Hearing none. Motion carries. 4, approval of the circuit clerk annual finance and compliance report. So moved. Motion to approve the report. Second, discussion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. 5, ordinance 13-1075, extending and amending the franchise agreement with Charter Communications. What's your pleasure? So moved. Second. Motion approved. Second, discussion. Objection, unanimous roll call. Hearing none. Motion carries. 6, approval agreement to provide professional consulting services with Fiscal Choice Consulting, LLC. What's your pleasure? Second approved. Second, West. Discussion. Objection, unanimous roll call. Hearing none. Motion carries. 7, approval agreement for professional services with Leadership Council of Southwestern Illinois. What's your pleasure? Motion approved. Second by Ms. Seibert. Discussion. Mr. Cockrell.
Mr. Chairman, I'm not for sure, but I read through as much as I could the scope of the agreement. Is this for economic development consulting?
Leadership Council helps with a number of issues, and in the future, we will be working with them on the base realignment and closure issue. Right now, they are helping with the levy issue, helping with a lot of the public relations and the detail. If you saw the article in the paper this weekend about Route 3 and the Route 3 study that was done, they helped commission that study, and so they are working as a regional chamber does. And so this investment, like the one that Madison County has made in the same way, is for a regional sort of economic development that we are involved in.
I understand, and I'm very familiar with the Leadership Council, and they do a great job. My concern is I think the payment, if I told it was $90,000, is that correct? Okay. Is that all we're prepared to spend to keep Mid-America Airport as Scott Air Force Base as an economic engine? And if so, Mr. Chairman, I think a former congressman charges $400 an hour. Why don't we contract with him? That's a lot of hours we could pay him to help us.
This isn't that contract. That will be coming at a later date. This is this investment in the Leadership Council merely gets their services, their economic development services overall on a number of issues. When we hire our consultants for BRAC, it will certainly be a more costly venture, at which time we'll be partnering hopefully with the state like we did last time, with corporations, with private individuals, with many entities to put together a lobbying plan to work on Scott. That isn't what this is, although Leadership Council will be pulling all that together. I'll be coming back to this board probably next month for another request for funding that will then start the lobbyist contracts, and we'll get all that in place.
And this is, you said a regional, so how much is all the other regions putting in?
It's St. Clair, Madison County are putting in the same amount of money, and then, as you know, which I'm sure, since you're familiar with Leadership Council, it is a membership-based organization that has an ever-growing list of members that also contribute to the organization.
And our Economic Development Committee, they're going to be doing consulting above and beyond what our own Economic Development Committee does from the St. Clair County standpoint.
They'll be working on a regional level, and they reach, like we do, to RCGA and St. Louis, and so it's a regional economic development plan. Any further? Objection, we have motion and second. Objection, have roll call. Hearing none. Motion carries. Salary claims. What's your pleasure? Second. Motion to pay. Second by Mr. Mosley. Discussion. Objection, have roll call. Hearing none. Motion carries. Expense claims. Motion. Is there a second? Motion second. Discussion. Objection, have roll call. Hearing none, motion to pay the claims. Grants Committee, C1.
On HC1.
Second.
Motion second, discussion. Jack Stammer's roll call. Hearing none, motion carries. Judiciary Committee, D1.
So moved.
Motion second, discussion.
Frank was on board with this. He's not here tonight, right?
Mr. Heilenstein's the one that brought this in.
Just want to double check.
Jack Stammer's roll call. Hearing none, motion carries. Property and Recreation Committee, E1, what's your pleasure?
Motion for 1 and 2, please.
Second.
Motion to approve E1 and 2, and the second, discussion. Jack Stammer's roll call. Hearing none, motion carries. Transportation Committee, F1, what's your pleasure?
Second.
Motion second, discussion. Jack Stammer's roll call. Hearing none, motion carries. Trustee Committee, G1, what's your pleasure? Motion by Mosley, second by Mosley. Discussion. Jack Stammer's roll call. Hearing none, motion carries. Grants, payroll, and expenses, what's your pleasure?
Second.
Gasly moves, second, discussion. Jack Stammer's roll call. Hearing none, motion carries. County Health Department report, what's your pleasure?
So moved. Second.
Approved. Second. Call motion. Second by Tiedemann. Discussion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Department of Revenue report. What's your pleasure? Motion approved. Second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. No executive session tonight. Any other business come before the board?
Mr. Chairman, I was driving down Hartman Lane today, and I want to commend the sheriff, which I've done personally already, but I want to commend his board as well, to allow prisoners to go along county highways and pick up trash. I think it's a great thing. Thank you. First off, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Trentman set that up, so it's available to the county board members. Mr. Trentman worked side by side today, as did Skip Kernan. I think
He picked all the bags up.
picked all the bags up with the road crews, and so that was a great thing, and we appreciate the sheriff working.
Don Carver supplied all the bags.
You know what?
And then Dairy Queen supplied the lunch for the guys.
Thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate it, Mr. Crawford. Anything further? Motion to adjourn? Second? All those in favor say aye. Aye.